name's Lachlan. I just want to take a few minutes of your time to tell you about the start of the school year. It's hard to begin that it's begun again, but it's exciting, it's fun, it's invigorating, it's exciting. It's all the things you would hope that a school year is. The greatest start to the year began in the late summer when we began to solidify our freshman class. This year we have 170 entering freshmen. I want to thank all of you who supported us and made it possible for us to offer tuition assistance or scholarships to students in need. It's your support that makes it possible for us to grow our freshman class. So I'm so happy that we have 170 members of our freshman class, and we're at 616 as total school enrollment. So that is encouraging, and I think as we look to the future, that number will be growing. The other thing that happened at Lockman this year is that we had very many new teachers. Some teachers left. We have some teachers on maternity leave. But the new crop of teachers are a wonderful group of young people, excited, committed, wanting to work with students both in and out of the classroom. So we have people who went to school locally, some of our standards, St. John's and St. Joseph's and St. Francis. And then we have others who have come from the West Coast. And we have one who's a recent graduate of the Iowa Writers Workshop, a very prestigious program, and is in our English department. So all in all, we're positioned well. We have 2 new members joining science and math, so we have someone now working in the engineering program, and we have a faculty member working on coding. So those 2 programs in the next year will grow and expand. So that's exciting news. So all in all, it's wonderful stuff. The other thing that's going on is that we're resuming our retreat program for students. So we're beginning with the freshmen. So next week, we're going to have our first freshman retreat. We do that in small groups. They come by their religion class. We dedicate 4 staff members that day to work with the students, so they get to have quality exchanges and get to know the young people better, and the young people get to know them better. And so this will, I think, enhance our school climate significantly. I think it will be a way for us to know each other, and in knowing each other, we'll be able to meet the needs that each of us have. So that's exciting. And our chaplain, Father Henry, will be ending all of those retreat days with the Mass in our chapel. So that, again, that will give the young people a chance to see a priest in a smaller setting and get to know him better. So all in all, I'm very happy about the resuming of our freshman retreats. The other thing that's happening is that, of course, learning takes place in and outside of the classroom. This month, of course, we just ended Hispanic Heritage Month. We had a wonderful assembly yesterday. The student population was in the auditorium. It was lively, it was exciting, and we had a chance to celebrate various cultures. But during the month, we also had our Library Media Center on the task, so we focused works of Hispanic authors and all sorts of activities, video activities that would engage students in understanding that particular culture better than they might. And then the other thing that's happening, and this is the first time in 21 years, our soccer team is having a great season. They're 5-1-1. So for the first time, our soccer team is right at the top of the heap in their division. I'm real excited by that prospect. It gives a lot of energy to the team and a higher profile. So we're moving really forward well there. And it's a sport that doesn't get all that much play, no pun intended. However, the other thing that happens outside the classroom is that we have students who are able to go on numerous kinds of educational field trips. So we have a group of chemistry students who will be going to Brooklyn College for the day, because prior to COVID, Brooklyn College would sponsor a chemistry day. So our chemistry students will be off to Brooklyn College to explore the ways in which chemistry is of service to the world. Okay, so that's an exciting proposition. The other thing that'll happen is that our biomed student will be going to St. John's University, and we have a very good relationship with St. John's, and they'll be working on some lab programs that will get them to do things that they would not do in a high school setting. So that's kind of a very exciting proposition. And then finally, our environmental engineering class is going to take a trip that will be exciting, although probably a bit unpleasant, to Newtown Creek to study the water that is in the creek. And if you're really a New Yorker, you know that the Newtown Creek stinks. But it does provide a wonderful opportunity for learning. So our students will be there. So those are exciting things. Then we have events going on, exciting events. We have the National Honor Society is having its induction ceremony this month. We have 75 students being inducted into the National Honor Society. That's exciting. We have a white coat ceremony in November. So what will happen is our students in the medical interventions, biomedical science program will be recognized for multi-year participation in the program. We have tonight, as I speak to you, we have the senior cruise. Many of our seniors will be going on a ship that will circle New York and go around the East River, and they'll be together building class spirit, and of course, just anticipating more excitement as senior year goes on and it builds. And in the near future, they will also have what is a tradition here at Lockland, the Senior Halloween Parade. And what does that mean? Seniors are allowed to come into the building, they dress up in costume, we end the day by having a parade of costumes in the auditorium that's judged by the deans and some other faculty members, and we award prizes for the best costume. It's a spirit builder. It's just a lot of fun. It makes school kind of really what you remember about it at the end of the day, right? How many of us really remember that exciting calculus lesson, you know? But we will remember the Halloween parade. And then coming up, finally, we have some other things that are of interest to us, and that's more for alumni. We have some great, this Saturday, I'm speaking to you on a Friday, so it is tomorrow, we will have our alumni reunion here at Lockland. We're excited. We have over 125 people showing up for the day. It is going to be well attended, or relatively well attended, as a post-COVID event, so we're excited at that prospect. We also are adding a little tweak to the reunion by ending it with a smaller party for those who would like to stay. We look forward down the road in looking to the spring. On April 29th, we'll celebrate the Bishop's reunion, and this year we will mark a sad but nonetheless a very significant event, the 50th anniversary of the closing of Bishop McDonald High School. And we'll be doing that, of course, at Bishop McDonald High School. And then in the nearer future, we have a luncheon scheduled for November 19th. That'll be our thank you luncheon for scholarship donors. And we're hoping to combine that with the dedication of the patio. So all in all, we have some exciting things coming our way. I look forward to those events with many of you. I hope you can come. And I hope you get a sense that what's happening here at school is vibrant and exciting, and it's the kind of thing that makes us glad to get up in the morning and be here. So I want to thank you for your support, because again, you make it possible. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.